Okay, can everyone hear me? Good. Hello everyone and welcome back to another Minecraft update video. In this video, we are going to be taking a look at Snapshot 22w12a. So, let's read it. Time for boats with chests, and somewhere in the deep dark, something powerful slumbers. Snapshot 22w12a is out now. Our website is having some trouble showing the article. So in the meantime, you can read about it on Reddit. So we have our website. Now let's see it. Pack your chest and sail. Snapshot 22w12a is out. Wow! Wait, that's not it. It's the warden, the spooky, unfriendly, maybe it just wants a hug, mob is making its way into our latest snapshot. Additionally, you'll be seeing some functionality for the Skull Shakers and some fancy new boats. They have chests. Enjoy. This update will also be found on Minecraft.net once our web server pixies have worked some magic. If you find any bugs, yada yada yada. Now let's get into the features. So the first feature is the Darkness Mob effect. The Darkness Mob effect is an effect applied when you activate a Skulk Shrieker or the Warden. So basically, it's just like something scary. It's like a horror game. So, added Skulk Shrieker functionality. Added the Warden mob. The infamous Warden, the big debut. We got it just before Bedrock. Blah blah blah. Bedrock is the worst. Added boat with... Sorry about that, guys, but we're just gonna... it's gonna be water under the bridge in the end. Anyways, added boat with chest. We saw this. This is a feature we've been waiting for so long. So, another one. Added the Swift Sneak enchantment. Skulk Shrieker, notable for its bony appendages. This block responds to Skulk sensors detecting vibrations by sending out a warning call to distant wardens. Watch out when stepping on them, as they will feel that too and send out a call. So you just want to be careful of just lurking around, because it's going to be way more dangerous than it was in the last snapshot. Initially, it may take some time for a warden to arrive, but you'll hear it responding in the distance. Once it's close enough, a call from the Skulk Shaker will summon the warden nearby. Be prepared. Not a word, Mom, yeah. Warden, the horror of the deep dark. A creature with no eyes, roughly resembling the skulk that can be found throughout the deep dark. The warden is an unstoppable force of nature that inhabits this biome. Just like skulk sensors, these terrifying creatures use vibrations as a means to navigate their environment. When vibrations aren't enough, they will also use a sense of smell to track down their prey. You can observe them sniffing their surroundings to get closer to unsuspecting players and mobs. To add their myriad of ways to detect you, try not to get too close. If you collide with a warden, it will notice you. In the deep dark, wardens are everywhere. You just can't see them. They slumber beneath your feet, and only dig out when enough Skulk Shriekers have alerted them of your presence. Watch your step. The more vibrations a warden detects, the angrier it'll get. You can hear and see this from how fast the souls in its chest are beating. So basically it's his heart, apparently, but you can tell how fast it's going. You know how angry he is. Once a mob has pushed beyond the warden's anger threshold, it will face its prey and roar before charging. If, however, you keep the warden from noticing you or getting angry for 60 seconds, about a minute, it will dig back underground and despawn. They have a special interaction with thrown projectiles. If the warden receives 2 projectile vibrations within 5 seconds of one another, it will grow angrier at the shooter. If the warden receives a projectile vibration more than 5 seconds from the last projectile, it will not grow angrier at the shooter. This allows you to strategically distract the warden without it getting angry while you take loot from nearby chests. Unfortunately for all players, wardens will also disable shields when they hit them with their fists. And they do not drop any loot. Wardens are powerful creatures, and it's often better to sneak around one that has emerged instead of taking it head on. You've been warned. So basically, it's like meant to be left alone. It's not meant to be fought. It's meant to be left alone. They've been saying that over the past year. So, the darkness effect. A new mob effect unique to the Warden and Skulk Shrieker, which will afflict you with it when nearby. Lowers the gamma down at an equivalent of Moody while having this effect. In periodic pulses will lower the overall brightness of the world so that the darkness creeps up against light sources. When the Warden is around, torches will be more important than ever. A new accessibility slider has been added in your options menu called Darkness Pulsing. Controls how dark the darkness effect gets when a Warden or Skulk Shrieker gives it to you, but it will not affect the fog distance. Boat with a chest. Lets you bring more stuff on your boat adventures. If you are in the boat, press the open inventory key to access the chest contents. If you are not in the boat, shift right click to access the chest contents. If you break the boat, the chest contents will spill out, like with other chests. It also works with hoppers, droppers, and other blocks that interact with chests. Like other chests, opening a boat chest or breaking the boat will anger piglins, since they think all chests belong to them. Swift Sneak. Imbue your leggings with this shiny new enchantment to move as fast while crouching as you would normally walk. When applied, it will increase your movement speed while sneaking. Has 3 different levels with different speed increases. It is the first enchantment unique to leggings equipment. Changes in 22w12a. The deep dark biome is now less flooded than surrounding areas. Leaves are now waterloggable. Remove debug hotkeys, cycling render distance, blah blah blah. Fix bugs, yada yada yada. If you want to get the snapshot, you need to go to the launcher and activate snapshots in the installations tab, like check snapshots, and then play for yourself. So, let's go over to King B-Dogs and see what he's up to. For the new snapshot, there are some small but noticeable differences to the Warden. Would love to hear your feedback. Some examples: they can now hit targets a higher up, but not a lot higher, so pillaring up becomes a tad more difficult. So basically, it's going to be harder to cheese the Warden. So it's just going to become a tad more difficult. So, I'm going to be making a little gameplay of this snapshot, and if you're still watching, I need to cut this part out. If you're still watching, then tune in to the end of the gameplay to see more news about Hardcore and Spectator for Bedrock Edition. Good luck and enjoy the gameplay. made that promise, like how I tell you about this entire Hardcore and Spectator Bedrock thing. Anyways, I tweeted out like about an hour ago. It is official. Hardcore and Spectator will be coming to Bedrock pretty soon. So this is basically David. So David on Twitter said, let's just... So basically, Stealth started with, you gotta... and Kelsey Munster. And Hardcore. Wait, let's go farther. Stealth said, Bedrock desperately needs Spectator mode. And Kelsey Munster said, and Hardcore. And Stealth said, you gotta buy Hardcore. Like that real quick. And then David, on the other hand, said, Hardcore is a parody feature, but we'll need to do Spectator first. So this basically confirms that Hardcore and Spectator will be coming to Bedrock pretty soon. And Stealth replied with, this will make a lot of people happy. That was just a quick news thing. That does basically confirm that there will be some hardcore parody with Java and Bedrock, including Spectator. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, be sure to drop a like, smash that notification bell. Before you do, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. It's free, and it helps out a ton. No money. But you have to sign in. So, anyways, that will be it for this video. That's going to be wrapped up, and I'll see you in the next one. Catch you later.